You cannot be a selfish human. You cannot be a crazy human. You just have to be a good human. And the difference between good and bad is the same as the difference between dark and light, demon and God, negative and positive, lion and a deer. Both of them are the same nature. Both of them are a very primitive and important part of the same nature. But both of them have their own roles to play. Like a whale and a shark and little fishes like tuna, salmon, tilapia, jellyfishes, starfishes, all kind of fishes. Both of them are a very primitive part of the society. That's how the strong human being and the weak human beings also are. Depending on who you turn into, you gotta turn into a one that's completely content. Completely content from the worldly dramas, the worldly emotional problems, liars, cheaters, and manipulators and bamboozlers. You gotta be careful. You gotta watch out. Because they're gonna come in the disguise of friends and the closest ones. And they will not have the third eye open to be able to see through the souls of the elevated ones and the learned ones. Because stay quiet and observe things, and then they observe, and then they think, and then they plan, and then they act quietly. And the rest who keep making plans and keep saying that they're going to do this and that usually end up lying and usually end up getting into that pool of bad karma. Because there are two pools, good karma and bad karma. On the basis of what you are judged at the end by whatever you call the entity who created everything. It's the same power that judges your karmas bad and good. And on the basis of these two karmas, the more you have in a bucket, like it's like droplets of water in a bucket. So the more you have in which bucket, there is like a little measuring scale there in centimeters and inches, like the way they measure, up in the heavens. They have their own scale to weigh everything, and they have a projector screens of your good deeds and your bad deeds both. And that projector screen is non-biased. That projector screen is real. That projector screen is true. That projector screen will destroy everything that you make, and that projector screen will make you a new man. It's called destruction for recreation. Like the Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Brahma, the birth giver, Vishnu, the Palanhar. Palanhar means the one who's going to take care of you on this earth. And the Mahesh, Shiv Shankar Trinetradhari Adi Yogi Kal Bhairav, Shiv Shankar Maharaj. Shivji, the Shiva. Mahesh, destroyer for recreational purposes, for recreating the humans. Just like sleep is to being refreshed. If you don't sleep, do you feel refreshed? You can stay without food, you can stay without water, you can stay without friends. Well, not social media these days, but that's debatable. But you can stay without these things, but you cannot stay without sleep, you know that. You cannot. And that is because the sleep is basically your refreshment, your restart button. If you turn a computer on continuously for 5 days, it will overheat. You can't do that. Every heat has its limitations. Every fire has water to maintain the universal balance. आज के लिए इतना ही. बाबा जी की जय.